what got you interested into the beard review game?
So, and like I was saying, actually, Scuba, man.
Yeah.
And I forgot what video it was, but he was just talking about how, if you want to do something, like just basically just do it. It was like one of his older videos, and the way I saw him was like, I'm like, all right, here's a guy who has an awesome beard, and he looks like he's having a good time doing reviews, and I'm like, I think I have a pretty good beard. I'm like, why not go for it?
Yeah.
And I told a couple of my friends, I told my lady about it. I was like, hey, what do you think about it? And they're like, go for it. I'm like, the only person that's going to stop you is yourself. And, very shy in front of a camera, actually. So.
Yeah, I remember, and I'm not trying to cut you off or nothing. I remember
go ahead.
You were trying to do like the barbershop thing, and you're like, I'm gonna go in, and then I guess you got the haircut, but you never got like the actual chop,
No, dude.
Like, oh, bro, get it done.
No, man. And the thing is, as soon as I walked in that barbershop, I was like, well, nope, I just put it down. That's why the view looks like that, because I literally just went like this, and I'm like, nope. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do this. Like, I give it people that vlog, I give them props. With people that record, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to do that.
Yeah. Who do you think will have a great beard if they just let it grow? Like anybody that's an athlete or anybody that's an actor, whoever, a musician that doesn't have a beard, but just will be looking pretty cool if they had one.
So somebody that has one, or somebody that because I think
one
that doesn't have one,
but would be pretty cool if they had one.
I don't know, man. I have a feeling Christian Bale, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if he really grew out a beard, I think it would look pretty badass, man.
Yeah. Batman, hell yeah. I think he would.
Can you imagine that? Seeing a Batman with a beard?
A beard, yeah, definitely. Here's another question for you, bro. Any role models that you look up to? And then it doesn't have to be in the beard community. It could be a totally different community. Anybody else that you look up to and why?
Oh man, that's a tough one. I haven't talked about. Well, for starters, I will say my mom, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, it's just me and my three brothers. Single mom, and dude, she's a fighter. I mean, she was all her life. Basically, it was just us four, and I learned a lot from her. Honestly, I feel like that's where I get a lot of my strengths from, and my commitment on doing certain things. So that's probably my biggest, admire, or somebody I really look up to is my mom, actually. Now, some people always say, "Oh, it's just your mom," but to me,
oh yeah,
it was a big deal. That's the only person I really had.
Tell us a bit of info about yourself. Yeah, there you go, man. There you go.
Well, yeah. So I guess, drinking some beers. So I'm a beer lover.
Yeah.
I'm more importantly though, I'm a father and a husband, and kind of an avid outdoorsman, athlete, and work a full-time job, and then do Bad Dog on top of that. So I'm a really, really busy guy, I guess you could say.
What's your personal favorite scent?
Man, that is tough. It's hard to pick just one, because I really try to make my entire lineup very, very different. I've got something for everybody. To pick one to use for the rest of my life, it would be the Amber Oak. It's kind of what we started with.
And guys, I basically honestly agree, and I'm not trying to say that just because I do, but I want to make sure I got the right ones. Yep.
I see the Havana there.
I got the Havana there, so I want to make sure I got the right one on there. That's a good second one too for my choice. And honestly, I'm not a tobacco or cinnamon one for the Havana, but yeah, that's actually one of my top ones on there as well.
Yeah, it's really, really good. I like it too. It's like a great date night kind of thing too, special occasion. Like, you're gonna make a little bit more of a statement with that one than some of the other stuff that I have, but it's awesome.
Who the heck is the blessed beersman? He's saying here, where is the blessed co-wash? I don't know who the heck. If anybody,
oh man,
who the heck is the blessed beersman?
That guy's a tough guy, man. He wants a lot of stuff, that's for sure. No, Jason's awesome. Jason's been very, very kind to me. He loves the products, which is great. I really like his channel as well. He brings a lot of energy to all of his reviews. Super fun to watch, and just a really nice guy too. So to answer his question, It's in the lineup. I think that one will be a little bit easier to make into a co-wash, and I think it would make a great co-wash scent. I think that would really, really be good in the morning, and something that won't kind of overpower the rest of your day too. So that's probably either next in line. Blessed Zest might be first, but now I'm thinking the Summit might bump it out of its spot. I think maybe, Javier, you've seen my nighttime routine where I actually just mix oil and balm, and you basically get a butter out of that. And that's what I do. That's my recommendation is mix the two. And if you haven't seen my video on Instagram, I'll try to get one posted to YouTube that shows exactly what I do, because it's so easy.
I actually tried it myself. Like I want to actually give it a try, and I think after a day or two after you did your thing, actually give it a try with the pepper and rosemary. It actually went perfect on there. It was smooth.
Yeah.
It did its trick, and it kind of worked out for me as well. That's my buddy Jason. If you guys ever notice, kind of have much love for this guy right over here. Kind of one of the first reviewers I actually reached out to, and was very knowledgeable, was very willing to share, was very able to give answers and reachable as well for me. What is your favorite scent that's not a beard oil?
Okay. I think for me, my favorite scent, I picked two of them.
Okay.
One, I love cherry or something similar to that. Maybe like a cranberry at Christmas time, or a cherry, some scent like that. The other scent that I would say it brings me back to my childhood. I played soccer and baseball growing up, pretty much from when I was like t-ball, like 4 years old, all the way on up, both in both sports. And I remember going out on a spring day, lacing my cleats up, grabbing my ball glove, going out to the field. So the smell of kind of a spring day, maybe a fresh cut grass on the ball field, that sort of smell brings me back to some good memories that I have.
What is your favorite product that's out there?
Okay. I'll answer that twofold. One,
Mhm.
My favorite overall scent, if I were to pick like a type of scent in a beard product, it would be the spice citrus. But there's a particular scent that I like even more than just the overall type of a scent, and that would be from Honest Ape, would be Sherlock. That cherry scent I really enjoy.
So Brooks is definitely an interesting person. I do want to, kind of give him a kudos out there because, again, very welcoming when I was trying to join the community. What else do you got on your site, man? Because I know you sent me something, so I want to go ahead and show everybody in a little bit. But tell us what you do.
No, yeah.
And I think you got another different project that you're working on as well, right?
Yeah, so I got the EDC valets. I have like the basic tray, your everyday dump tray, and then I have like a lamp that goes along with that, because you always need a lamp at your bedside.
Yeah.
For reading or whatever. And then something I'm really proud about that I just started, this pipe smoking EDC that holds your pipe sweet. Here, and then it has the lamp with the Edison bulb and everything. So I'm pretty excited about them. We're selling those. So I got them, and then I also have wine holders. You put your wine bottle in, and it's like displayed. And then I have the EDC valets, and I also make shelves as well that are going up on the site this week. And then I have the EDC trays, the deluxe one with like the watch spot there that you have.
What's your favorite scent profile?
So my favorite scent profile would have to be like a natural scent that you'd like smell, out and about. I think my favorite beard oil scent right now has to be Summit from Bad Dog Beard Company. I just love the smell. It's like a mountainy smell, like you're out there, and it's like got pine and lavender. Because I love being out in the mountains, like I talked about, like camping with my grandpa. So it just kind of takes me back to that part every time I put that in my beard.
Nice.
I also like a good cologne scent.
I fell into this bearding community. I literally fell backwards into it. The week or the month or the summer before I got married in 2017, Mandy had said, she says, you need to set a hair appointment up the day before we go to get married. I said, okay, all right, we'll do that. And I'm sitting there thinking about it. I set up the appointment. I said, this was my birthday, June 6th, 2017. I said, I'm not going to cut my hair for the summer just to see if I could stand it. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to shave either. And here we are today, 2 years
There you
later,
go.
still kicking it.
Yeah, man. Like I said, that's a great beard. And then June 6th is a very special day as well, man, because it's Jeff's birthday too, man. So two awesome guys with the awesome birthday, man.
It's also Scuba's birthday.
It's also Scuba. Okay, so that's three. Oh, I didn't even know it was Scuba's, man. That's crazy. Three great beards.
I fell into it. I fell into it, like you said, because I started getting the itch. I said, okay, I got to figure out how to contain this. And like most people, go to YouTube, how to take care of your beard. And the first person I saw, Scuba, beard tube.
Yeah.
And if anybody doesn't know who he is a major, major influencer and respected person in the bearded community. He has over 100,000 subscribers. And when I first saw him, he had 20,000 2 years ago. And look at him now. He has over 125,000, which I think that's awesome. And
Yeah.
I just started watching things, and I started buying the products, checking them out. And he made this video of how to make your own channel and do what he does. And I did it. I just literally took my phone and started doing this, started doing that. And he gave me a big shout out on his channel, which was a humongous surprise. And here I am today.
So what really got you into reviewing and continuing that passion?
You guys, all of you guys who watch my videos, really, because when I was playing music, it is a passion. It really is, because it's something you create. It's basically your heart on your sleeve, typically speaking. And when I make videos for you guys and all of my subscribers and followers, I'm pouring my heart. I don't want to say it like in a wussy way. I pour my heart out to you guys. I don't tell you what you want to hear. I tell you what you need to know. Like I've said, you guys know that I have a bunch of stuff, and I've used them all. I use every one of these products. It may be a week, it may be a month, it may be 2 weeks. Who knows? But I use it for you guys. And if I don't like it, I'm going to tell you why. But I think it's the fact that when I get dedicated to doing something, I'm all in 100%. I don't sugarcoat it. I don't want to. If I in my head, like if I know my video can be better, I'll redo it. But for the most part, all my videos that are on my channel are one take, all of them.
Been one of the coolest guys ever with me. Kind of been motivating me to keep doing my thing. Has always been there for everybody, and has always been doing his thing. As you guys noticed, while he's touching his beard, he recently shaved his beard, and he's gonna show a whole bunch of new people in the community that are gonna be joining the community how to get started with that. So that's gonna be a great thing that's gonna be out there. So I know you got a couple collabs out there already, which I've been trying to talk to Sed to trying to work a couple things out, because he might be another guest coming on, behind the beard, try to get that the shark bait, man, which I keep hearing is like one of the best things ever. All right, man. So what's gonna happen with your channel, man? I know you've been growing really well. You've been positively growing. You've been getting a lot of good people coming into your channel. I've seen your Instagram's been popping as well. Like, what are your future plans for the channel besides the beard thing ready for No Shave November?
Whatever comes my way, they'll do it. Like I said, I don't have an agenda for it. Obviously I want to be able to help out as many people as I can. Giving reviews on products that worked for my beard, that didn't work out for my beard. Maybe that'll help someone save a dollar or two out there, because as well as I do that beard products is expensive, or can be. And That really, I don't have a plan. Like, there's not a set goal by the end of the year. I want to do this or have this or that. It's just I'm taking it one day at a time. I said it's a stress reliever for me, and it's something that I really have a passion for. It's gonna keep doing me, and whatever happens, happens kind of ordeal.
I'm calling you like one of the bigger reviewers. So what recommendations
Oh, no.
for tips do you have for these younger reviewers? And I'm talking for younger reviewers, like these younger reviewers I've seen pop up, saying having like maybe like they got their first 100 subscribers, or they just started their channels not too long ago. So any tips for them?
Be yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Just be yourself, and don't be afraid to say anything or do anything. So a lot of people will read through that, and don't try to be someone else. I help out a lot of people behind the scenes. Even though I don't have that big of a channel, that I enjoy helping people. That's my thing. I enjoy helping people. I'm a giver, not a taker, I guess you can say. And so, I mean, if and I'm the same way. Like, if someone sees something that they see that I didn't do right, come to me with feedback, in which I enjoy that too. That's how you learn and live and learn and grow. And you got to be patient with it. It's not going to happen overnight.
Words of wisdom, if anything, there.
I started growing my beard probably about full time, probably 10 or 11 years ago. And I was using products that, you can buy in your local Walmart or Target or, whatever like that. And I wasn't really happy with it. And like a lot of people, I didn't know much about beard care. So as I started to play around with ingredients and find out what worked for me, I decided to make my own stuff because somebody told me it'd be a lot cheaper to make my own than it is to buy, from all these other companies. And I tried a lot of different companies, and there are a lot of great ones out there, but a lot of the stuff didn't really mix with the texture of my hair and my skin. And so I just started playing around and trying to find ingredients that worked for me. And once I did that, played around with some scents, didn't particularly care for them. They were, pretty much all essential oil scents. And I just didn't really want to smell like that. I wore a lot of cologne, and my wife bought me a lot of cologne as well. So she said, why don't you try to make something that smells like cologne? And I knew nothing about it, so I did my research. I probably put 3 or 4 good years into the research and development of it. And I started giving it away to friends and family. They kind of liked it. Then I started selling it, and it just sort of took off. The reason why I wanted to do the cologne scents is because that's the smell that I like. And all of the scents that were in the beard products that were out there that I was trying didn't really fit my style. It didn't really fit what I wanted to do, how I felt about myself and my beard as I was learning more and more about how to take care of it. So I started making um, products that smell like cologne. And that's pretty much a quick book report type of summary of what I'm doing. It's just it's my contribution, my take on beard care, and I'm loving it, man. And a lot of other people are too, and it just is humbling, to be honest with you. That's the great thing about beard oil. What a lot of people don't realize is beard oil is a skin moisturizer before it's anything else. So you don't necessarily have to have a beard to use it. It's a skin moisturizer. I mean, to be completely and totally honest with you, over the last couple of years, I've stopped using lotion because I use beard oil and beard butter on my skin, and I smell fabulous all over all the time. But the fact that somebody doesn't have a beard shouldn't deter them from using beard justice. Because, like I said, beard oil is a skin moisturizer. We just don't call it that because it sounds girly. We have to put a name on it that sounds manly, like beard oil. And if you have the right ingredients, you won't need anything else. Of course, we market it toward beards, but I market it towards skin. anybody that has skin, and that's pretty much everybody.
So just kind of sharing a little bit more about you. So what is one of your favorite memories? And
I do have a couple of memories. I'm in my mid 40s now, so when I was in high school in the late 80s and early 90s, there were colognes that were pretty popular. One of which was Cool Water. Another one was Dracar Noir. There was Obsession. There was Calvin Klein. There were all of these scents. And when I was coming of age, there was a little bit of extra confidence that came with certain scents, certain cologne scents. So I don't have a particular memory. I just know that there are some, some scents that take me back to the times when we didn't have as many responsibilities and the times that we didn't really, everything was fun. So when I wear Cool Water, when I wear the Acquittal, which is the Cool Water scent, I feel young and free. That's just me, man. There's certain things that bring back good memories, certain things that give me a level of confidence when I put it on. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do with that.
and I don't know, like a couple different ones that are out there. But then something happened when you smelled it later, and it kind of triggers a memory. Like, hey, I just remember back in high school days, kind of hanging out with your friends, or trying to
Yeah,
talk to a certain girl. That
yeah,
brings that memory. So I definitely see where you're coming from.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I agree.
That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
It's most of it had to do with us trying to impress a girl. So, I
That's
mean,
it.
it's still the same thing. It's still what it is today, man. As grown men, we're just trying to get closer and have the women in our lives enjoy our presence just a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great question, though, man. I'm gonna have to sit back and think about that later on about certain memories and things like that. But that was a pretty deep question, actually.
I think I'm gonna hit you up because I think like, and it may be me, but I think a lot of scents bring back certain memories, and I think us being and you especially bringing something with the beard oils. I'm actually reach out to a couple different owners and seeing
Right.
how they taste to everything.
Yeah, yeah, not a problem. I look forward to it.
I got the man, the myth, the legend, Joe Miller.
Legend.
The
What's going
legend.
on? Just one thing led to another thing, and then I used to build websites on the side, so I was like, I could probably turn this into a business. So I just started a lot of research into like product development, and then building the website, and then just kind of getting into like trademarking the name and putting it all together, and just kind of coming up with a long term like plan, if you will, of trying to get this thing public. So.
Yeah, and we glad you did, man. Seriously,
No, I
seriously.
appreciate you guys have been all absolutely.
Yeah.
If you asked me a year ago, I'd be sitting here now and just where I'm at now with this whole thing. I tell you, you're out of your mind. It's crazy.
Yeah. So definitely keeping you hopefully busy, man.
Yeah, between regular work, the family, and then the business side of things. Yeah, it's a lot of work. I'm getting to the point now where I got to start looking at possibly hiring help. It's tough because it's my baby, and if I can get to the point where I'm just making the product and they can start helping me fill orders, that probably be maybe the path that I go, just because it's my name's been on it, everything from customer support to issues with the website to social media. It's been all me, so it's pretty involved. So it's one of those things that you want to kind of let go and have something happen to it, because they're not going to see that it's Bob you got working for you. It's Joe from Beard Octane, so it's one of those things that you want to make sure it's 100%. So.
Right. So I know you did let us know how long you've been growing out your beard. But is there a reason why you started growing out your beard?
I think just because my regular career, if you will, I never was allowed to, and I've been doing that for 17 years now, and I just never was allowed to grow a beard or mustache. And when I first started, it was always thin in this area, and it was just one of those things that whether it wasn't the style or just wasn't my style, if you will, but then I got into a different position where it was allowed, and I was like, let me give it a shot. I never done it before, and started growing it, and I used to keep it really short, and just now with the company now getting into the products and just like the maintenance and the care, and just kind of consumes you, if you will, and it's a kind of like a lifestyle now of taking care of it. So went from being short to, it's getting longer now. And, it's just one of those things it's all in now, so.
Yeah. Yeah, don't trim it, man, because everybody's trimming them beards. Everybody's getting
No,
their
especially
haircut.
now with the fall coming now up here in New England, the fall and the winter coming, it's gonna be a full send. So
And like, pretty much, I'm not trying to kiss your butt or anything, but yeah, I kind of use your freaking Axon comb. I use
Yeah.
everything as yours, man, and you know it because I purchased your stuff, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, one thing that I kind of do is I try to purchase as much as I can on my own. I don't like to ask anything for freebies or anything from anybody there. Yeah, but definitely when I travel too, man, I always make sure I carry your comb, and your brush, and carry the LCW on there. And I've actually been using, and I'm gonna make a video. I use this. I consider this my
that thing's awesome. The only thing I do have I got to look at, because I just came up with the safety razors. I leave it in that travel pouch, whatever. I stuck my hand in the other day, and the razor caught my finger and smoked it. So I had to make some kind of razor guard. So
razor guard with like a little slit for that, man.
Yeah, just to cover that thing got me good. But no, that travel pouch is awesome. Yeah.
TSA friendly, man. I think this is the first time I don't get stopped by TSA. So.
With that side, yeah.
Yeah, like all right.
Yeah, that's good.
Just looked at it.
That should be a good selling point. I got to add that to the website.
They leave you alone, man. They see it. It's beard stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, all right.
Hey, look at it and see it. They know exactly what it is.
They leave you alone, man. Yeah. Just something that heads up if anybody has, TSA problems like me.
And I've seen a couple of your last videos. I think the Lux video is probably hands down one of my favorites.
that tripped me out like so much. I was like, what the hell? Like that was the first time I've ever gotten an oil that was empty, and I'm like, what? Like I should have kept it going to get my more of my reaction, but I think I was just kind of blown away, and I'm like, okay, I gotta stop this video. And then afterwards, I'm like, man, I should have kept it going. Yeah. But and then I waited so long like to get it after. It's just like I said, he thought he'd send it out. He sent me out the empty one. I think he said he used it for like one of his displays or something like that. And he probably grabbed it and sent it out. I know he was busy at the time, so. But it's all good. We got it taken care of, and he got me out the right one. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's funny. That's why I was on the board. I'm like, hey man, should I put that out? And I'm like, I gotta send it out because it's just too funny. Like it's just a blooper that.
Oh yeah. That's definitely a great video. So if anybody listening to this, you haven't seen this, definitely go ahead and subscribe to him. Go watch that video, man. I think I was either watching on a train ride or something. I was just cracking up laughing. I know people thought I was crazy, but I'm in Chicago, so people are like, whatever. It's just another day in Chicago. Somebody in Chicago laughing at the train.
Like I said, not really much of failing, but more kind of just getting better from what I've done from my last video, or any of my videos that I do. Past, if I do one video, I try to make that video, better than the other one, and so on. But I was trying I can't really do I know some people have like a set schedule, like, I'll do my product review on Wednesday, or I'll put out a video on Wednesday, or I'll do this. And sometimes I can't do that because I only have like a little bit of a space to work at, and I kind of like to work like by my, like alone with nobody else in the room. So it's like more like me and the camera rather than having people around or stuff like that. So kind of like, I guess my schedule, like scheduling or planning out like a video, I can't really do that. Which I'd like to do that and have my own room and kind of do my own thing and like, put something out when I say I'm going to put it out. Or like people are like, he's gonna come out with a video on Thursday. I'll come out on Thursday instead of like, where's his video? And it's just gonna come out whenever it comes out. So that's like one thing I do want to work out on as well. And being more having a schedule and putting that product out on when I say I'm gonna put it out, how other people have different schedules they're gonna do their reviews on or release their videos on. That's one thing I kind of do want to get better at. I do get tips and stuff like that. That's why I add in the video, like, if it's a thumbs down or whatever, add down below like what you think or what I can do better, or message me like, hey, what can I do better? With lighting and stuff. My problem a little bit is with lighting because, like I said, I don't have a room. Most people that do the reviews have like their own room and stuff. I have like just this little space area where I don't have a lot of lighting. I only have like a little ring light or a little bit of light above me. That's really about it. And so I know that's one issue. And then like having a little bit better camera as well, instead of just using a phone or just having a laptop. I do have a laptop. I had to get like a cord for it. I'm just missing a charging cord for it. One with premium beards. He's another one that feels really good in beard too, by the way.
Yeah, man. Tell me.
Yeah, and Sean's an awesome dude. He's a really cool guy.
Tell me about it. This one.
Is that Charlotte Musk?
Charlotte Musk? I don't know what it is. It reminds me of a high school cologne. I gotta talk to him because this reminds me, like, it brings back memories. I gotta talk to him about that.
It is. Actually. Yeah.
What is it?
It's an old school cologne. Yeah.
It is, right?
The Musk. I mean, that's why it's called Charlotte Musk. Yeah,
but like it reminds me, like, back in the high school days, dude. And like I'm 30. I just turned 36. It reminds me of like my freshman high school days. Like trying to talk to the ladies. Like I gotta keep wearing that. It's like my Friday night cologne.
Them chicks that be doing this stuff, you know.
Exactly. Exactly. I gotta keep wearing this one.
Yeah. Man, I was a Tommy Aquagio and Abercrombie and Fitch type guy back then.
Yeah, Aquagio. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, Tommy.
I love Aquagio. It's amazing. My wife loves it too. But there's a new cologne that came out not long ago by Versace, and brother,
Versace Perron. Which one?
Versace Eros. That's amazing.
That's Eros. Yeah, the green bottle.
The blue bottle,
that's a nightclub one, dude. You be going club,
man, so good, dude. So good.
Yeah. So
the bottle's cool looking, and it's the scent when it gets on your shirt. You're just like, oh yeah, I'd want me. You know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
You got any collabs? Any collabs?
Yeah, I got. Actually, now that you say it, I guess I can grab it. It's right here.
Grab it, dude.
I actually have one collab with Fable Beard. I don't know if you guys can see that. Whoop.
There it is.
Fable Beard Company.
The
barber, but it's a barbershop set, and then it's got a hit of that Fireball whiskey in it, so it's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
my wife loves it. She wears it, like she'll use it for her body to like put it on her body for like lotion type thing. But yeah, it's pretty awesome, man. I was very humbled when he did that for me. I thought that was so cool. It was like the neatest thing to see your face on like a t-shirt and like, you know what I mean? It was just, I was like, wow, this is really happening. And then Dan did the release of it and stuff. It was cool.
That was cool, dude.
It was really
came out.
Yeah. And Dan's a stand-up guy, man. I've met Dan in person. I know you did too, right, in Chicago?
Dude. Yeah, man.
Let's talk about really Dan super cool, super chill. Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah, Dan's himself, man.
Yeah, he really is.
Whoever's watching this, whoever watches any of his live stream, wherever he's had an interaction with him, he's the same person on off. He's him, man. No fakeness, none of this. I know, like if anything, people he's had haters before, or has whatever. He's himself, dude. It is what it is, man. He's there for his family. He's there for his friends.
He really is. And those kids are freaking they're hilarious,
man. Yeah, I'm actually waiting, man. I'm trying to see if I can get some vacation time and go. Once the baby's born, probably a little bit afterwards, let them do their thing, but try to go visit them or something.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And Sam's awesome. Sam's cool too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really cool. She has to be to put up with him, right?
I didn't say it. Dan.
I did. It was me, Dan. What are you going to do about it? Yeah. That's
right. All right.
Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro.
I used to see Dan rushing you right there. Dave.
Coming at me like a spider monkey from all that cold red Mountain Dew. Drive the heck out of a friggin' Beard Octane bus. I would drive the day. Do you know how cool Joe would make a bus of a Beard Octane bus? Could you imagine the whole front of this thing would look like a giant? I mean, it would be the beard emblem. You know what I'm saying? Driving down the highway, that would be amazing. I would love it.
Aerodynamic and stuff.
Joe's like, here's a gas card. I love you, Joe.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a reality TV called Beard Octane Barber Bus.
American Eagle painted on the side too, dude. Like
America.
America.
American Eagle in a video playing on the side of the bus of Joe on the lawn lifting his weights.
One with on the left side is two monitors. One on the left side and the other on the right side.
That video was hilarious, bro.